I got the the thingamajogs that hold it on. That's the correct term right there. I forgot the word. So last week we parked the Big M 450 and we took off the front mower deck. And we did that because two main reasons. Well, all day we were in the woods, so I didn't record any of that because who really wants to see us working in the sugar woods, checking for leaks and, well, not checking for leaks, but fixing holes in the pipeline and stuff. But it's like 6 that night, so we're working in the shop. Christop's putting in some air gauges that aren't working in this truck anymore. He's having fun. And the freight shaker, the favorite truck on the farm, oh yeah. Anyways, she shook herself apart at the looks of it. But we were changing the brake seal, not the brake seal. The brakes are getting all changed because they're shot. And then the seal is shot here, so we're doing that. And then we're also doing all the S-cams, which are these right here, because the bushings are shot. So that's all getting changed. I think two brake drums or 3. And then this one right here has the axles out because we need to take the differential off because the seal is leaking, the main seal for the differential. It's nasty right now because there's oil everywhere. So we have this side all apart, and then we'll end up having to take the last tire off over here too. This is the box. That's maple stuff, but I guess there's 3 chambers we're doing and all the brake stuff. There's plenty here. And then I was working on taking this off yesterday, and then we stopped. These are the most fun things to take out. There's probably a special tool. Ours is called a sledgehammer and a vice grip. Works pretty good. You just beat on it till it comes out, and then once you hit a stud, you also replace that. Which apparently we're changing like 3 or 4 of these studs, because I hit one here, I hit 2 over there, and some magical way, because you gotta like beat here, I also managed to hit 2 of the main studs over there. It's a close, and you gotta hit pretty hard. But yeah, that's the project here. So yeah, this truck has a lot of work that we're doing to it. It's kind of expensive, but not that expensive because we do it all ourselves. So, it saves a lot of money and it's needed maintenance. And this truck, after he gets those gauges done, will be fully legal to get inspected. The rims are shining. We just have to do the aluminum tank on this thing, which eventually, I have a special kit coming to do that. I didn't use my little buffer wheel to do that. I even did the stainless steel on that thing. It's shining. I need my bucket to catch oil because the other side drained all day, but we got to. It's not gonna work as planned. I'll just pull this out because that jack's holding it. And I'll pull this axle out, and then we're gonna set it on the frame. I got towels there to keep the shafts good. Is it just gonna pop out? A little bit of oil. What? Right here. There. Alright. So this is shaft for this side, which is longer because it has 2 of these ends. This shaft is the same, but that goes to the rear axle, which has the bad seal. And then this is the other front axle, which is shorter. And now we can keep working on the differential right there. I'm gonna blow this thing off and get it cleaned. Too much oil. Alrighty. Now I gotta pull the drive shaft off. The nice thing with this is it has the half U joints here, or however the proper way to say it. So just gotta take these two caps off and it'll come right off. Well, I got wrenches because I can't find, it's dirty, a 12 star that fits this. So we're using the wrenches like this. Gotta put it in gear. Jeez, well, I put it in gear. If I manage to turn it now, I'll probably be. Christoph thinks I can turn the engine, right? No. You think I could turn the engine? I don't know. I shoved it in a gear. I don't think the wrench is gonna survive though. Oh. Did you Loctite these ones?
Yeah, I had to take my cowboy because they kept loosening up on them.
They weren't loosening up. It was tight. That poor little 1/2-inch wrench. There. Got 2 of them.
Look at that. That's awesome.
Say what? He's having a good time. He's grumpy. Alright, I gotta back these up and then I'll do the other side. Alright. You get the gist. Just back them off and then we'll pull it off.
Oh, you don't need to film me, you need to film that.
I got the the thingamajogs that hold it on. That's the correct term right there. I forgot the word. Anyways, it's normally stuck on, so you gotta like pry it off with a bar. And the thingamabobber dogger that What? Oh, this one's not as bad.
You take out.
Yeah. You didn't take it back out? No. We'll take it back out. He left it in gear. He left it in gear. Good? It's coming. Like somewhat stuck. Can you pry that? Yeah. I got the camera in the back of my head. All right, pry it.
Is that a front tight? You might have to just loosen up the front 4 bolts.
Oh.
Drop it and then it comes right out.
Extra work.
Just take those and deal with that tomorrow morning.
Yeah. I got it off. After I put the camera away, I had to spin the U-joint. It's all dark in here. Then pivot it out sideways. But we're gonna open up the oil drain because it only drained out from the like the half. As the head mechanic said. He gone. But there's still oil in. Man, it's dark. From here to here. Still oil. So we're gonna open that up before we're done for tonight. Because Christoph was beating together these right here, which is what the S-cam. This is an S-cam. Looks like an S. He was beating the bushings in, the new ones, so that's nice and tight. You can see the new rubber or plastic in there. Got a bucket. Yeah. We'll get this draining. COVID. Now we're gonna open up this bottom drain right here. Yeah, there's a good percentage that it strips. We have stripped many dirt in here. It's packed in here like cement. Have we ever opened this up before?
Never.
It's a good sign. Heck, just grab the impact, we'll bust her open.
No. As long as they don't leak, no gears are bad. Don't change it.
I hope this picked that up. Oh my god. Oh, it turned. We had that white Western Star last year. We tried opening one up. It didn't go well. We welded a nut on there, and that's how we opened it. What's the chances? What the hell was that?
Washer.
Okay, we're gonna see.
Should train pretty good with the axles off.
Oh man, there's steel.
Don't look at that.
Oh my gosh.
A little bit?
I don't know. We're gonna look at this.
It's not bad. Well,
I guess for never being opened.
for 7-8 years.
We'll see what's on the inside. Oh, I guess it's just little stuff.
Yeah.
I've seen worse. We gotta get a couple air hoses to finish this thing up. He's got the dash all ripped out. The light. Does the light work? It does. It just needs to be flicked on manual. But he's got the dash open. That is draining for tonight. That way we just don't get oil all over the place. And then we'll probably done everything in here for today, since we just work in here for probably like an hour and a half every day lately, because we're in the woods from what, like 9:30 in the morning up until like 4 till it gets dark pretty much. That's how long we're in the woods. So this is just rainy days and then at the end of the day kind of stuff. But we'll get to it. We've got other trucks we're using right now, so it's not a big deal that this is in here. Emergency pail filling going on here. He's grabbing it. We weren't paying attention. Hurry! We kind of just shoved the plug back in. It's full. There. I don't think it's gonna be more than that, but
We'll see.
so last week we parked the Big M 450 and we took off the front mower deck, and we did that because two main reasons. The one is, yeah, you can laugh all you want. There's two main reasons. The first reason is the mower deck would stick out to here, so it takes up a lot of unnecessary room. So we parked that in a little shed, and then we also threw a tarp over it. And then the other reason is Christoph. Yeah, he can. Last year, I don't know how many years, 5 years?
Yeah,
4 or 5 years, how long we've had the shop. From the Big M1 that we had, that got parked in here first, and then the 400 got parked in here. But every year, that front mower deck magically turned into a workbench. It was a workbench. I mean, every single tool, if you didn't know where to put it, got put there, because it's a nice flat surface. The problem is this thing's brand new, and we're not scratching the paint on it just because someone wants to make it a workbench. So we took it out of here, and that is what it is. And then we also parked Christoph's in here, and those heads are also in a different area. Don't worry, by the end of winter, this will be a workbench. He only got 6 inches, but it's flat. He'll have something on there. And then they're tight. I mean, I got a light. I think we got the bottoms kissing. Yeah, you can't get much closer in here. But that is that. And we are not gonna pay that much money for these machines. Oh, the camera's over there. Bring it back. We're not gonna pay that much for these and leave them sit outside in the snow all winter and get sun faded. I mean, they sit out there for the spring, summer, and fall. That's enough in the sun. So they're gonna sit in here where it's warm, at least under a roof. We'd rather have them just in a normal shed somewhere else, but this mower is what, 13.8? I mean, our shop doors are 14 foot, and it's close. If those flappers are up, you'll rip them right off. You gotta make sure everything's down, just so that it fits in the shop. And I think the suspension has to be down too to fit in. Yeah. It's pretty nuts. And then we back it up as far as we can get to back. Christoph, you left the light on back here, the little hand light. But we don't come all the way back because we do walk out here to get firewood for the wood stove. closing the hood so you can get the beautiful picture of this thing. My dad bought this back in Austria. This was like his first tractor he ever bought. He bought it brand new. And then when we came over to America, he shipped it over with him. And we're just doing some winter maintenance on it. We changed the oil, fuel filters, blew out the engine stuff because this thing's air dried and we found some dirt in here. So we blew that out and we're pretty much parking it. This thing really only gets used as like extreme backup. If every other tractor on the farm magically breaks down, which surprisingly happens every year. So this thing comes out at least once every year. But it normally goes a while, but it is pretty much not used a lot for the reason that we don't want to use it. We'd rather just keep it around. So that is almost done. We'll park that for the winter too. Well, that's gonna be it for this. It's kind of just like a quick video at the end of the day because we're not in the shop a lot. I mean, if you want to see us working in the woods, just let me know down below because I'll show it. It's just I don't know if anyone wants to see us walking around in the woods all day checking sap lines for squirrel bites, deer bites, and any other magical hole that we get in our pipeline. But that'll be it for this one. Till the next one.